Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Max, and today I'm going to give you 5 Valentino fragrances that I think you should add to your collection and I think that you might like. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you some bonus samples that I didn't think was bottle worthy, but maybe you would. See you soon. First up, we have Coral Fantasy. The top notes of bergamot, cardamom, red apple. Heart consists of lavender, clary sage, bourbon, geranium. Base consists of tobacco, patchouli. The scent is sweet, synthetic. At the top, you're going to get this fresh red apple and some cardamom. Then in the middle of the fragrance, you're going to get some lavender. I don't get any sage. Then in the base, that's when you get some tobacco. Now this fragrance is mostly dominated by the cardamom, the tobacco in the background, and that fresh, juicy red apple. So it's very sweet, but this is mainly a sweet fragrance. Matter of fact, it's going to be my scent of the day. It's sweet, it's juicy, it's kind of a little too sweet, but with the spices of the cardamom, it makes it a perfect blend. This to me is more like a unisex fragrance. I think any age can wear it because it's kind of playful, but at the same time it's sexy, it's fruity with a little spicy. You get some tobacco in the background with that cardamom up top. It's fresh, a perfect scent for casual wear. Check it out, my scent of the day, Valentino Coral Fantasy. Next up we have Valentino Uomo. Top consists of bergamot, myrtle. Heart consists of coffee and cream. Base consists of white leather and cedar. At the top, you're going to get a fresh blast of bergamot. You're going to get some smokiness from the myrtle. They give it like an incense vibe. Then in the mids, that's when you're going to get some coffee. Then in the base, you're going to get some cedar that give it a little woodiness. Now, the Irish in this is not listed, but the composition makes it like a chalky Irish note. And then the citruses bounces back and forth. Now this is powdery, it's creamy with that chalky Irish. Any gender can wear it. I think it's unisex, kind of sweet with a chalky Irish, fresh fruits, kind of fresh, spicy, juicy. Check it out, Valentino Umo. Next up we have Valentino Umo Intense. With top notes of nutmeg, mandarin orange. Heart consists of sage, juniper berry. Base notes consist of iris, vanilla, patchouli, tonka bean, and leather. Now immediately you're going to get sage that jumps from the mid to the front. You're also going to get some nutmeg. At the top it's like kind of spicy. Then to me there is no middle notes. It's going to jump straight to the iris. And you're going to get some sweetness from the vanilla. You get some earthiness from the patchouli. Then some tonka comes in that makes it kind of chocolate. But the tonka fades away in the base. The vanilla comes in just a little bit. Then you're going to get more leather and it makes it more masculine. Now this is a perfect masculine fragrance with that dark note, the Irish. You get that leather. You get that spiciness from the sage and the nutmeg that makes it great. One that you need to check out. Valentino Umo Intense. Next up we have Valentino Aqua. Top notes are citron, mandarin orange, green tomato leaf. Heart notes are neroli, clary sage, orris absolute. Base consists of Haitian vetiver, vanilla, white leather, and musk. Now at the top you're going to get some citrus. You're going to get some orange. I think the citrus is coming from the citron. Then that fades a little bit. That's when that tomato leaf comes in. Give it like a green aspect to the fragrance. In the middle of the fragrance, that's when you're going to get some iris. But it's mainly dominated by that tomato leaf that adds some freshness, some greenness. Then in the base of the fragrance, you're going to get some vetiver. You're going to get some sweetness from the vanilla. Then you're going to get some white musk. Now this is sexy. It's aquatic, but it's not your typical aquatic fragrance. It has that saltiness of an aquatic fragrance. It's a unisex fragrance. The only downside to this, you're going to get about 6 hours. Now, if this lasted longer, it would be the best from the house, but you're going to have to keep reapplying it. But it's a very nice, fresh. It's unique because of that tomato leaf, The iris in this is a little bit more toned down, but the tomato leaf is up front. It's aquatic with that saltiness. It's fresh and clean. It's sexy. Then that white must add just a little bit more to the fragrance. But check it out, Valentino Aqua. Coming up next, we have Valentino Umo Intense. Fragrance notes are sandalwood, cedarwood, saffron, and myrtle. At the top, you're gonna get like this oud. The oud in this is very skanky, but at the same time, it's very sexy. But it's kind of like a spoiled chocolate note that makes it skanky. You're gonna get some woods from the cedar. Also get a little leather that kind of makes it manly. Now, to me, this is a masculine fragrance. You're gonna get a good 8 to 10 hours off of it. It's very nice. You have to be kind of into fragrances to like this, but this is a very sexy oud-based fragrance. It's woody. It's kind of skanky, but it's sexy at the same time. You might want to test before you buy it, but to me, very nice oud essence. First one we're gonna do is Born in Roma Yellow Dreams. Now at the top of this, you're gonna get a pineapple. You're gonna get an orange note that makes it very fruity. Then in the middle of the fragrance, you're gonna get some ginger that add just a little bit of spice. Then in the base, you're gonna get some vanilla. You're gonna get some components of woods coming from the cedar wood. Now to me, this is very sweet. You get some ginger at the top. You're also gonna get some sage that adds a little spiciness to it. And at the top, you're also gonna get some vetiver, but it's not really earthy. So it's like sweet, kind of creamy when it dries down. If you like a sweet fragrance, check out Yellow Dream, Born in Roma. Last but not least, we have Born in Roma. Now at the top of this, you're gonna get some vetiver. You're gonna get some spices from the ginger and sage. Then in the base, you're gonna get some sweetness from the vanilla. You're gonna get a cinnamon note. Neither one is listed, but I pick up on it. Now this is spicy, a little earthy, with a tiny bit of sweetness, but it's not for me. Maybe you'll like it. It's a unisex fragrance, but to me, this is a no for me. Like I said, you might like it, but I don't consider buying this. It's okay, but not worth it to me. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that review. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. More great fragrances reviews coming up. And give me a like, comment. Tell me what's your favorite Valentino fragrance. And do you like any on this list? Guys, thanks for watching. Everybody stay safe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.